So I got a couple of direct messages yesterday about this video, and I didn't really want to watch it because I knew it was going to piss me off, or I thought it was going to piss me off. So it was like later in the day, it was like 8 or 9 o'clock by the time somebody convinced me to watch it, and he had sent me the link earlier in the day. So I went to go click on it, and it was deleted. I was able to find the video because it spread like wildfire. And like I watched the video, and these are not things that I already know these things, which is fucked up. But just through my own research and watching doctors and videos and learning about biology and what works and what doesn't work, basically all they said there's 2 stages to COVID, which is the first stage. You get it in, you go to the doctor, you feel sick, you go to the doctor. Or you start to feel sick, you go to the doctor, and they'll hit you up with HCl, Z-Pak, and zinc, and it'll help you. If you wait a long time, like most Americans, and then you go to the hospital, that's when other treatments should be used. You probably could use this, and in the beginning, I heard that hydrochloroquine wasn't good for prophylactic use. Turns out you can use it prophylactically. Like if you're in an environment that let's just say a healthcare professional that worked in a hospital, you could take it prophylactically. Not only these guys, I actually watched a video out of India, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months ago, about them using HCl prophylactically with law enforcement. Because, law enforcement, they have a high rate of dealing with the public, bouncing around. They gave one group HCl, and the other group didn't take because they didn't want it. And guess which group got sick? The non-HCl. A lot of good information. But why? Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, why are they all censoring it? Why wouldn't you open your mind? Is it because Trump said it? Is it because it's off patent and can be produced for pennies on the dollar? Why? It's not good. It's whatever their reason, it's not good. And I can't believe I'm going back, like I'm out of the frying pan into the fire. As if yesterday, Indiana now has mandatory mask laws, and that's where I'll be in a month. Where I'm going to be in Florida has mandatory mask laws. And I'm like, I lived in a country that had a mandatory mask rule for 4 fucking months. Not only do we have mandatory mask rule, but we had nightly and weekend curfews, and you couldn't travel interdepartmentally, which means, like traveling from one county to the next in the States. The border was closed. Can't fly. Like I'm having such a fucking pain in the ass to get out of here. Coming in, leaving is a pain in the ass. So this country really fucking locked down way more than the States. Guess what? Numbers still going up. And of course, I read something right off the CDC website yesterday that says if you test positive for the antibodies, which is what they're considering a new case, it might be that you battled a previous coronavirus, such as the common cold. Now, if everybody in the United States has had the common cold, we all might have antibodies, which then they'll test. If we have those antibodies, then they say it's a new COVID case. This whole thing is fucked up, man. And it's going to take 5-10 years for some investigative reporter to get all the numbers to prove what's going on right now is not good. For many reasons. Your civil liberties are gone. Travel restrictions are gone. Jobs are gone. Businesses are gone. The reaction to this virus is going to be way worse than infection, long term. Fortunately, I'm bulletproof in several ways. I'm getting healthier. I'm exercising, eating right, lost weight, because the number one comorbidity is obesity. And the fat people just want you to stick a mask on and shut the fuck up for their health. Meanwhile, they'll do whatever they have to do to stay fat and unhealthy. And I'm bulletproof because I get a monthly check no matter what happens. I really should just be smiling and laughing at everybody, but I'm not. I feel bad for a lot of people. I just wish they could see the forest through the trees.